Hello guys, and welcome to the 67th episode of Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. Last episode we did some leveling work on our Conjurer, and okay, so we should be able to... Wow, that's beautiful. Sorry, I think I've been here during the day before, or at least not in a while. You know, I wonder if we could do some of these. Here, wait. Faded out copies. Silver ink. Can we pull up the raw materials list? Okay. And honestly, well, I want to progress the Conjure thing. I kind of want to look into this now that I can. Let's search for this by gathering method. Go to Bent Branch. I guess Botanist. Right. Gathering method, Bent Branch, just up from here, okay. Okay. Let's enable quick gathering, and we'll just grab a bunch of them. Go. Oh. There you go. Raw materials list. Let's lock it. Okay. There you go. Acidic secretions. Don't remember what gives acidic secretions, but let's grab silver sand first. South Shroud of Paths. Here we go. Where's our recommendations list? Lock that back in place. Duty, recommendations. That back. Process there. Okay, we will pop this. That's over. Okay, now let's find out where we get acidic secretions. Do not. Shroud Hair, North Shroud. Okay. Definitely would not have been able to figure that out on my own. Okay, here we go. Just over here. Perfect. Shroud here. And we will switch to Samurai, I guess. We haven't leveled Samurai in a bit. One acidic secretion done. because I like to kill Kakirs. That's okay, there we go. Got our acidic secretions. So, let's switch over to Alchemist. And, let's see, level 30. Okay, we have that one. We do not have that one. We don't have this one. Okay. Enchanted Silver Ink. Here we go. Wonderful. That's carpentry, Moko grass. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go. No, I want to go to black shrub. We'll go back to my inn room. Oh, I just got it. It's a baby demon wall. It's a demon brick. Okay, that's stupid and I love it. Okay, let's pull out our Moko grass. There we go. Wonderful. Now. Switch over to our carpenter. Here we go, blank orchestration roll 1. I'm not sure if this can even be high quality, but we're gonna try anyway. No, it cannot. Okay. Switch to Alchemist. And we write it. Nice. Now let's try playing it. Obtained from Tamtero Deep Cup Bard. Okay, let's listen to this one first. Okay, so that's a 2-star. Okay. Another really high level one, okay. Jesus Christ. Wrong. crafting. There we go. Okay. So let's... Raw materials list. We just need spoken blood. We have everything else. So let's see, where do we get... I think I know where we get spoken blood. What we do... Okay, so we can't craft that yet. We can't even find the... Okay. Need to unlock the next tier, which we unfortunately do not have the ability for yet. So, let's... Teleport to North Shroud. I think it was right here. There we go, spoken blood. Thought so. Let's kill Plasmoid. Why not? Okay. Now let's head back. And hey, well, I still have 4. That's 2 of them that I've had for a while that I can finally use. So, I ain't complaining. Okay, now, got our spoken blood, so let's grab all the things that we need. No. Okay, wait. Just gold sand, okay. Trust duplicates. Not... all that is fine. Perfect, and we'll give these over. Okay. Now switch to carpenter. Make a blank orchestration roll. Then switch to alchemist. Enchanted gold ink. Here we go. And now let's see, which one is the one that I have? The Scars of Battle. There we go. Nice. And let's put these away. Beautiful. Well, there we go. Made some progress there. And once I can get some frickin' stuff here, and we're good to go. Sweetheart, off of my keyboard. Here, let's make a quick spirits assault. There we go. Now let's 4 and oh, that is a really easy craft. Okay. And we will teleport to Mordona here. Okay then. Let's see. Artisan gear. Let's grab a... You know what? Let's try something else. Let's grab a pair of patents. Why do you do this to me? Wait a minute. If I equip it... Why? That's so weird. Whatever. It's decent. Oh. Tragic. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now, so let's head back to Gridania. Nope, that's not Gridania. Head back to Gridania. Switch to Conduit. And Ethernet, head over to the Conqueror's Guild. And turn in Trial by Wind. Welcome back, Oculry. The elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voice of the wind. That is well. Having made allies of two elements, you are well on your way along the path of conjuring. Though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient. As you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind? Why bother? You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjury is inextricably bound to nature, Sylvie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now. I assume by your presence here, that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge. I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal. The people she helped were thankful of her art. I'll learn conjuring the same way she did. Become a great conjurer, you'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Asumi. I wanted to tell you that I have discovered how to cast rays. What are you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name Conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I'm trying to hurt anyone. But that's... Filthy, my dear child, that is precisely the point. My apologies, Kobe. You do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you've just heard, Sylphie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside of the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sylphie seeks to emulate her in every way. It is a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature, but such power is not born of true conjuring. By all we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sylphie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible. Oh, no. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects mine own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that those same feelings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe that you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with a great power, and more shall be yours, should you persevere with our art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. So we now immediately have access to this, which is great. It is good to see you again, Akari. By the aura you exude, it is plain you have grown further as a conjurer. The time has come that you acquaint yourself with the third element of our art, water. For the first part of your lesson, you are to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of the hedge tree found near Hawthorne Hut. The water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch this thing, and then speak with Brother Joaquin at Hawthorne Hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of the brook and stream. Listen well to his advice if you would learn to master the element of water. Okay. And let's desynthesize this maple crook. And now we can equip both of these. And let's go into here and desynthesize these tights. as well as these altered thigh boots. That brings us to an average of 11 at least, which is good. Let's head over to Hawthorne Hut. Okay, let's see. Let's get on the back of Sardine. And here we go. Pristine water. Beautiful. Greetings, Cullery. Brother Asumi informed me of your coming. I assumed that it was you who purified the befouled water at the hedge tree. The joyous bubbling of the elementals was a pleasure to hear. On behalf of them both, and myself, I thank you. Now, without further ado, let us speak of that which Brother Asumi sent you here to learn. I trust you did not find it strange to be asked to tend to a tree when your lesson this day concerns the element of water. One need not have studied botany to realize that the forest requires more than rich soil to flourish. Water is essential for carrying the nutrients in the tree from the earth, from a tree's roots all the way to the very tips of its leaves. This precious liquid is the lifeblood of the Twelveswood. Without it, naught would grow. But should it rise into greater volume, and too swiftly, the nourishing flow will become a crashing wave that washes away all before it. It is important to realize that all of nature is in balance. As Conjury derives its power from nature, we must take care not to use our art in a manner like to disrupt this state. Ever must we be mindful of the ceaseless tug-of-war embodied in creation. This fruitful stalemate of the elementals. Brother Hakeem, are you about? I am here, sir. What has transpired? I heard a young antelope stag has gone berserk. I don't know what's got into them.
I'm so panicked, but there ain't no calming them down. The mad beast scored the soldiers, sent a shepherd away them away from the civilian settlements, leaving us a pile of wounded over at Jocelyn Spire, and not enough hands to stanch the bleeding. We need a healer here, and fast. Curious, I sense nothing amiss in the whispering of the elementals. What could have frightened those antelopes so? Oh, apologies. I shall revisit these musings anon. Let us make haste. If matters are as chaotic as you say, I fear the number of injured may be rising as we speak. I doubt that we two will suffice. We must divide our forces. Travel straight away to Jocelyn Spire and tend to the wounded. I shall endeavor to rally further healers, and follow after you, bearing what restorative unguents I can. You, sir, head to Stillglade Fane and beseech the aid of Brother Asumi. Well, we better get going, huh? Well, let's carry the boring weevils here. Oh, damn. A lot of stuff being set in the trap. That. So now let's desynth these. And is that being used by Conqueror? Yeah, it is. Alright. Well then. That brings me to item level 16. Better than nothing. And that means I can now enter leveling roulette. Here we go. Who are a conjurer, you say? Praise Nafaka. You have come... Yes, I have. Not a moment too soon. Sounds like yet more wounded have been carried in. Pray offer them aid, what aid you can. Party. Two archers.
bosses, 2 levels up, level ups, and we have Swift Cast. Wonderful. Let's go. Oh yeah, does seem to be the case. His health is 666. Beautiful max health. I get the magic stick. Nice, give us a dark knife. Hey, look at that Dungeon Siege 3. That means we have done 100 instance content. GG, thank you for party. 100 instance dungeons. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Okay, let's... Hell yeah. Let's put this away. Copy of Dark Vows. We don't need that. We already have that. Okay. Damn! Got a level of 25 from that. Holy. Okay, let's... Decent. Okay, they're too low level to actually give us gear. But let's see. Here. We will go over to our crafting list, remove everything, equipment, and look for level 25 stuff now that we're level 25. This cotton half robe, is it high quality? Yeah, it is. Perfect. Now, one of these is done at level 25, I believe. Gathering when level 25 level, so we'll keep that for now. So, let's switch to the half rope. Then, decent that. Then, let's come here, and now we will heal you guys, but let's we gotta get a gear upgrade first. We gotta make sure that we're healing you guys the best possible. Don't worry, everything's gonna be great. You're gonna be up and about in no time. Head into my in room. And let's see. So we need a clear glass lens. Let's see if we happen to have that. I don't think we would, but it's worth checking. Oh, clear glass lens. Uh-huh. Aren't I glad I checked? Okay, rubber. Go, got a piece of rubber. Growth formula beta. Ooh, I don't think I have that. No, it doesn't look like. I don't have growth formula beta, so I'll need to make that. Quicksilver. Do I have any quicksilver? might not. We have 13 cotton bolls, though. We might need some of those. Okay, let's get our undyed cotton cloth. We need 4 of that. We have some of that. Okay. We have 2 of 4 undyed cotton cloth. Means we need 8 cotton yarn. Which we have 7 of. Now, old goat leather. Hard leather, old goat leather. I got 2 old goat leather. How much do I need? 2. One regular leather. Do I already have? Oh, okay. Interest quantity. Good. And we already have 1 of these, so let's. Here. Interest 1. There we go. Got the leather we need. Now we need brass rings, 2 of those. Which we have down here. We need a brass ingot. Just 1 though. Silver ingot, which we have right here. Bronze rivets. Here we go, bronze rivets. We need how many of those? 2. And 1 ash lumber. Maple lumber, ash lumber. Here we go. Got that. We don't have any quicksilver, really? It feels so weird to me. I search. Quick. We do not. Very weird. Okay, jellyfish umbrella. I feel like we don't have that, but let's check. Jelly. I search. Jellyfish. Umbrella, here we go. Oh. There we go. Hey, right there. Exactly the amount we need. Bat fangs, we just got some of those. Okay, there we go, got 2 bat fangs. Now we need a beast sinew. Leave 1 of those. Now, do we have cinnabar? Flash eye search. Cinnabar. Right here. 10 cinnabar. We need 6 of such. We need some rock salt, which we have volcanic. Regular. If we do, it'll be in Damara's. Okay. So we'll need to grab that, and we'll need cotton balls. Do you have any of those? Looks like we do not have any cotton balls. Let's double check. No? Oh, in my inventory. Oh, they're right here. I'm stupid. Okay, 13 of them, which is more than enough. And we do not have any ash branches, I don't believe, so let's eye search. Ash. Log. Lumber. No. Okay, so we need to grab some rock salt and an ash branch. Okay, so North Shroud Tree Spade level 10. That. Now we need 3 rock salt, which is in black. That's a gold opal. That is crazy to me that in one dungeon we managed to go from level 16 to level 25. Absolutely wacky. You know why we ran out of rock salt? We made it all into table salt. That's why. Okay. Now let's switch to Weaver quickly. Undyed cotton cloth. Make 2. Our cotton cloth. Now we switch over to Alchemist. And we need Quicksilver. We need 3 of that. Quicksilver, 3 of that. Got our Quicksilver. Now let's make Growth Formula Beta. Jellyfish Umbrella, Quicksilver, and Rock Salt. Now let's make our ash wand. And now let's go here and make it budding. Hell yeah. Budding ash wand done. Now let's make our shield. It's going to be a nice square shield from here. Square ass shield. Beautiful. Now let's switch to goldsmith. And we'll make our brass wristlet, which is already what we have. I think we already have that equipped, actually. Let me just double check here. Yeah, we already have that. We didn't actually need any of that, okay. But we can make a thing. Necklace. Don't have one in our inventory already, do we? Don't think so. Okay. What? I can't believe that's what got me to level 50. Oh, crafting up a storm. High quality, that's why. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, what a crap to put me over the edge. Now, let's look at our silver spectacles. Get our goat skin light mitts. And go over to Weaver now and make our cotton breeches. Where are they? Cotton breeches. And cotton dress shoes. Nice. Now sort. Didn't even need the cotton bulls. Switch back over to Conjurer. And take off our bone necklace and replace it with our fang necklace. Replace that. Grab the budding maplewood wand out. Replace our shield. Grab that, because I forgot. Wait. That we do want to put in there. Place an armor chest. There we go. Put on our spectacles. Take off our tights and boots. And put on our dress shoes. Oh yeah. That brings us up to an item level of 21, which is not bad and is mostly dragged down with our things there. So let's desynth this. Retrieve our materia. Now it's decent. Go now, let's unequipped. And we actually have a good amount of stuff that we can meld in here. So let's grab. Okay, that's all of our quick tongue. Grab this just to check. Cannot put even into the highest level one, right? Yeah. That's a saddlebag. Okay. We have piety, but I don't really want to put that on there for now. I think I prefer to stick with my quick tongue materia and add in some savage. And we'll grab that just in case. Spectacles. Critical hit rate. Okay, no, but can we get some direct hit rate? We can. Spell speed. Determination. Wonderful. Got some. Add that to our saddlebags and sword. That as well. And sword. And let's quickly go to the claw. Now we have some slightly improved melded gear. So, well, some slightly melded, very much improved gear. Spell speed. Oh, I can check here. Affects the amount of damage dealt by both physical and magic attacks, as well as the amount of HP restored by healing spells. Okay, so determination is good. Go in here. Okay, now swap her out for this. We need just a little bit more health. Who here's got the lowest health? Okay, let's swap out LG for someone with higher health, maybe Calistine. Oh, but that drops me down below the strength thing too. That's annoying. And I'm also down on the strategic now as well. Without that. Okay, well we're really, really close. So maybe if they both level up. Rogue Lalafell. I don't have any rogues. How do we activate the frickin' mission affinity thing? go do Beastmen Recon, level up, and then we should be able to put them into the next one, because they'll have just barely gotten the amount that they need with level ups and stuff. Anyway, as much as I would like to continue the trial by water, I think this is a good place to stop for the night. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!